Welcome 10th grade class. Welcome back from your Christmas break. Today we're going to be looking at the poop and pee equation, the right way to the theory. As I've said before, Christmas break, we're going to discuss this theory before we head into our midterm, and, well, here we go. Our original theory is we once believed that poop plus pee equals 3. But ever since a recent study in 2021, some have theorized the answer to be a simple 2. We have contracted from the statement. There have been people who have tried to crack the code at the true answer. But this is how we are going to crack this code with a simple formula, class, alright? Now, I know one of the class clowns, Jonathan, is, this might be his favorite subject and unit so far in our math class 101, but I can assure you, Jonathan, if you make any jokes, you will get an F in this class, and you do not want to fail this class 2 years in a row. Okay. The formula is quite simple. There are some variations and variables that equal to these parameters, such as poop equals PO, or PO, and P equals PE, or PE. Answer will be PP plus, and the simple equation is PO squared plus P squared equals PP plus. Poop and P are squared to satisfy the poop and P theory, and when we talk about the poop and P theory, we have to satisfy it because there's going to be circles involved and a lot of radians. We've talked about radians in trigonometry class before, and, well, you know, it's very similar, except it's just solving for poop and pee. How to solve for poop. So we're going to split this up into 3 sections. So if we are trying to calculate why poop plus pee equals 2, we have to solve for poop, or PO squared. The base calorie intake is 2,000, so we will substitute PO with 2,000 for now. This leaves us with 2,000 squared. Since poop has 4 letters, we will divide 2,000 squared by 4. First, we must calculate 2,000 squared, which is 4 million. Dividing this by 4 will give us an exact 1 million. Now we must find the square root of 1 million, which is 1,000. Since poop is a 3D figure, we will find the radian for 1,000, which gives us 318.309 pi. When we're talking about pi here, remember, this is not the finalized answer for poop. This is just the placeholder for now. Can't have pi at the end of poop, because it'd be poopy pie. We're going to move on to solving for p next. Solving for p is different from solving for poop, which is p squared. Since p is a liquid, it is obviously going to intake volume. We must find out the volume of water in a toilet. Based on studies, the average volume of a toilet is 1.6 gallons of water. The average adult human pisses 400 milliliters of piss. Convert this into gallons, and we have a measly 0.1 gallon piss. This is a total of 1.7 gallons, and keep the 1.7 in mind. We are going to use this later to finalize the answer. Since P has 3 letters, we multiply 1.7 by 3, which gives us 5.1, which means P squared will be represented as 5.1. Now it is time for the conversion time. Now that we have 318.309 pi plus 5.1, we now need to solve for this method. We cannot simply add a radian with a whole number, so we must divide 318.309 by 3. This gives us a number of 106.103. Once we add 106.103 and 5.1, we get an answer of 111.203 plus. The plus at the end of the number means we are not finished. We need to somehow get rid of the plus so that the poop/p theory will be satisfied. Since the plus has 4 quadrants, like we have talked about the unit circle, and how there are 4 quadrants to the unit circle, all adding up to 360 degrees, we can divide this by 4, and we get a simple number of 27.6, a lot more smaller than 111.203 plus. The results of 27.8 obviously isn't the answer, because we have to get down to 2 somehow. So we know that poop also gets into the water volume of the toilet and takes up an average of 0.5 gallons, or you can say a half a gallon out of the 1.6 gallons in the toilet. So we must multiply one half by 27.8, which gets us 13.9. We make another square root of 13.9 to satisfy the theory, which gives us a number of 3.7. Now, remember when I said the total volume of the toilet was 1.7? Well, that part is pretty simple. All you have to do is subtract 3.7 by 1.7, and our final result is 2. This proves that the poop plus p theory does in fact equal 2. Conclusions? In the end, I conclude that the theory does work and is a satisfied theory. I also have conducted that this will be a waste of time and proves nothing in my life. My life has led up to this moment, and it is really sad. Come back next week when we talk about trigonometry, and we will have a quiz on Saturday. Thank you for attending my class, and have a great Halloween break.